All right, we'll get started here in a second. All right, looks like we're live. We're good. Hope everyone has had a wonderful week. I wanted to do an update on the impulse scanner, kind of show you how it works, and even a couple potential trades that some members took. So obviously, this is just for educational purposes. There is a risk in trading, blah, 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 blah. Well, I got to get that out of the way. So first of all, hope everyone had a good week. So this is the impulse scanner. And for those that have not seen me before, have not watched my live, have watched a live for 5 seconds and took off. um, I've been making money online for 25 years, and for the last 6.5, going on 7 in November, I've been trading and helping folks with their trading journey. And we focus on 3 particular strategies. Okay, we made our name with smart money, and then we realized that with smart money, learning curves sometimes are longer for others than some people. Some people can figure it out in a month, and some people can take 6 months. Right? There's definitely a lot of trading in smart money. We have some extensive trading in our back office. We are a fantastic community and have had many, many success stories, but smart money doesn't always work for everybody, right? Just the journey takes longer, okay? So then we partnered with the Impulse scanner because, half the deal of trading is figuring out, is it continuing to go up or go down, all right? So this is a trend scanner, helps you determine trend. And then we have a strategy with the Impulse called Fair Value Gap, which is based on smart money concepts. So we focus on 3 specific strategies, and obviously one of those 3 is going to fit almost any type of trading. The Fair Value Gap is for intraday trading. Smart money is for short-term trades, long-term trades. I've taken a trade as long as 3 months. And the scalping strategy, which I'm going to show you today, is something that's very objective. You follow 4 steps, and you can see the opportunities available to you. So if this is something that you think you can do, then reach out, and I'd be happy to guide you and give you some more information. All right, so this is the Impulse Scanner. And for those that are members of the team and are watching this, so when I have to log in, I have to make sure this macro is on. For the longest time, why is my macro on? Why is it on? So anyway, so here is the Impulse Scanner, which helps determine trend, okay? And there's a couple specific pairs that I kind of wanted to show you today. But let me go through the basics. Now, the markets are still open, but they're going to be closing here in a little bit, a couple hours. So this is the alert panel, all right? And so these are the time frames. You're seeing a 5-minute chart now. It's 1 minute. And there's your macro error. 5 minute, 15. I'm just looking at this particular pair as I'm going through it, seeing if there's actually any smart money opportunities. There could be. 4-hour and the daily, which is really, I find interesting. Ooh, okay, that might be interesting. Anyway, we're going to kind of stay on the 5-minute. So the alert panel does, obviously, forex pairs. It does metals, right? Oh, that's a new one, guys. For those watching, we now have corn. That's interesting. I have not seen that before. That's a new one. They're always adding stuff to this amazing tool. And let me get to let me get ready. Let me get to the basics here. Potential opportunity on that's copper. I'm sorry, that wasn't even corn. Let's see, corn might be an opportunity. Ooh, that's interesting. So anyway, corn's new. We also do crypto. As you can see here, we do indices. Okay, and obviously we also do stocks. Right? I have at least a couple people each week. Does this scanner work on stocks? I should just do one video on stocks, but it does. Yes. But for the purpose of this video, we're sticking to Forex. Forex moves slower, and if you're new to trading or you have some experience in trading, it's the best way to learn because the candles actually move a little slower. So even on a 1 minute or 5 minute, the candles do move slow. So The strategy has 4 steps, okay? 4. The first one is we obviously want strength and trend to kind of be going in the same direction, and we want a decent sized number. I usually focus on over 30, okay? Some people will do it at over 40. But unlike in this particular pair that I've got up now, EUR-USD, all these time frames need to be aligned in the same direction, right? This is bullish, bearish, bearish, bullish, bullish, bearish, bearish. We want 1 minute to the 1 hour, okay? Even on the 5 minutes, it'd be perfect if we got the 4 hour, not necessarily a deal breaker, but definitely on the 1 minute, we want 1 minute to 1 hour for sure, okay? And I've done it on the 5 minute, 1 minute to 1 hour, but certainly that 4 hour could be a nice confirmation to have, okay? So that is step 1. They all have to be aligned, okay? So I'm just going to kind of go through this fairly quickly to see if I see anything that sticks out. I'm looking at the strength meter here, the ones that are really powerful. And again, a couple hours before the markets end, there might not be any major opportunities. Let's look at the 1 minute. No, 5 minute. GBP, JPY, don't see anything. 1 minute. No, so because the volume is going to decrease as we get closer. There's not going to be as much movement. But anyway, so that's what we're looking for. High strength. I think I already looked at USG. Nope. So there's a couple pairs I want to look at that were very successful for folks in our trading community earlier today. And AUD CAD. And I'm going to point that out. So, step 2, okay, is a macro arrow. That's this symbol right here. We do have a macro arrow, okay? And that's step 2. So step 1, all time frames align. Now, obviously, it's going to be a little different. We're several hours later. Step 2 is the macro. Step 3 is we are looking, this macro is trending up. Step 3 is we're looking for 4 red candles with red arrows going down, reversing trend. Okay? Here they are. There's more than 4. Now, I've gotten this question throughout the week. The next step to get in on the entry is you're looking for the first blue candle with the blue arrow. All right? Here it is. Okay? That's where you would get in. All right? Now, couple questions. I've gotten this question before. Do they have to be 4 consecutive red arrows reversing against trend? Yes, I would like it that way because it's a strong retest because that's part of the strategy. All right? Then question number 2 I get is, can I get in on the first blue one? No, not unless you have an arrow. And as you can see on this one, no, 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 and again, not very strong candles. No, no, no. This is the first blue one. This is where you get in, okay? And then here's your move. Now, it definitely consolidates a little bit. Remember, this is five minutes, right? Definitely went up here, right? Now, this is a scalping strategy. You could have gotten out here or moved your stop loss. If you happen to stay in, then you could have gotten some more pips on this candle right here, okay? And then obviously it would have come back down, all right? So definitely some members took advantage of AUD CAD, okay? So this candle might have stopped out some people. Now on on stop loss, I've gotten that question as well. Stop loss is, let me see if I can draw it. Uh-oh. Let's see, they changed that? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay? We generally do this with a stop loss. And these are the Bollinger Bands, but it's a secret sauce. So we do the distance from one Bollinger Band to another. Let's see if it's going to allow me to grab it. It's not. Come on. There we go. And that's where you would place your stop loss. Now, obviously, there's some spread. You'll have to adjust for spread, of course. And we have a couple training videos in there to adjust for spread based on your particular broker. Not allowed to recommend any brokers. It's against the platform. And as you can see, if you would have stayed in up here and you happened not to move your stop loss, and you came all the way back down here, you would not have hit stop loss. Okay? It almost is a second entry, actually. So if you move your stop loss, you grab this move, you're out. If not, you forgot to move your stop loss, then you could have grabbed even some more pips. All right? So that's AUD, CAD. Now I'm going to show you another one. EUR, AUD. Here we go. Let's see, what was I looking at? Is that on the 1 minute? No. Let's see. Give me a second here. Okay, there is no macro. So that macro's gone, but I think this was earlier in the day. And here is the move. Okay? So I believe there's a macro in this area, if I remember correctly, and it is still, by the way, all time frames still aligned as in a downward trend. Okay? But it definitely consolidated here and then continued here. All right? But I think this was the move. I think there's a macro over here. There's no macro showing now. And so you were looking for 4 blue arrows reversing trend. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's even 5. Okay? Then you were looking for the first red one down. Okay? Could have gotten in on this one. Not a strong candle, but you would have been okay. Okay? And there's the potential move. And boom. Remember, this is 5 minutes. Okay? So if you'd have gotten in here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 1 hour, 110, 115. If you kept your stop loss within good range, you would have gotten another move. Boom. Okay? So definitely some members had some success with those particular couple pairs. Okay? So remember, it's a scalping strategy. Okay? So, and then I think there was one more I wanted to show you. And let's see, maybe it was this move, this macro here. So this one is something I would absolutely monitor for Sunday when the markets open. Okay? All time frames are aligned. Strength's decent, not great, but that could improve once the market's open. Step 2 is your macro. All right? Step 3 is you're looking for 4 red arrows. We don't have them. Okay? We might not have them before the markets close. So that's a pair that I would certainly pay attention to when the market's open. Okay? Now let's see here. Appreciate everybody saying hello. Okay. So that's something that I would potentially monitor. Okay? So let's take, while I got y'all here, let's take a look and see if I see anything else. Okay. So that's Brent oil. Let me look at gold. Okay, so, you know, gold's certainly something to monitor. We're not all wine, but it's the 1 minute. And we have a macro. So I would see how that plays out. Probably not today, but on Sunday evening. But I want to look at corn because that's a new one. Okay? So look at these Bollinger Bands. Wow. Okay. Secret sauce Bollinger Bands, by the way. Secret sauce. So this is interesting. So macro printed, very strong to the downside in the 1 minute, 5 minute. Again, I wouldn't particularly be doing any trading now. You should not be taking any trades now. I would just wait till the markets close, wait till they reopen on Sunday. All right. Let me take a quick look at crypto, see if anything's cooking. Close. This is close. I don't see 4 blue in a row. So here we go. Step 1, down. Step 2, macro. Looking for 4 red in a row. We got 4 red in a row. Okay. All right. Yeah, there was probably a potential move here. First blue right here. Okay. Would have consolidated, then moved up. All right. It's okay. Not great. It's okay. You know. Let's look at some indices. Now, we always advise that you should practice any strategy that we have, forex first. You can do, obviously, indices. Make sure you're on a demo account. I can't stress this enough, okay? I can't stress demo. So let's see here. I don't see anything on Franc 40. Let me look at US 30. So this might be interesting. This might be something to monitor over the weekend. Time frame's almost to the hour. You've got your macro. You're looking for red. Trends up, strengths down. Probably stay away. And let me just take a quick look. I always like looking at Amazon or Apple because I just find it interesting. This one is interesting, okay? And yes, this strategy works on stocks. Here's Amazon. All the time frames are not aligned, okay? So I'd probably stay away. But you got your macro, 4 red arrows. But as you can see, it's consolidating, not really doing anything, and now it might be shifting up. So might be an opportunity. You know, I'd like to see a higher confirmation, so I would probably sit on it for today. That's what I would probably do. Okay, and let's go back to forex. So there's a couple things that I kind of, because I always try to deliver value when I do these lives. And for those that have been around me 9, I never do lives. Okay, I just never do them. I've got a YouTube channel you can check out with a lot more content. If you're interested in potentially joining us, then reach me. But there's a couple things that I always get, a question from. So, first of all, I don't, one of the things that I've never understood, and I've talked to probably thousands of folks, is that they want to go live too fast, okay? So let me explain the process if you're thinking about joining us. Because when you join us, you're not going live, okay? Even if you think you got the 4 steps and it's objective and it's you can ask yourself, do you think you can do this? Okay? You're not going live. All right? You're going to do a trade journal. And people ask me this all the time. Trade journal? Why am I doing a trade journal? I can go to this company. I'm live. I'm taking trades. Well, guess what? And you're not being successful at those trades. Okay? There's a reason we have so much success, and one of those things is trade journals. So me as a sponsor, if you submit a trade journal, and I've got people, I've done a couple trade journals this week, you'd be surprised what you can learn by doing a trade journal. And it's because when folks do a trade journal, I got to go through this tedious task of doing a trade journal and submit it to you. Well, you're learning a lot about who you are as a trader, right? Because we have free strategies. Maybe scalping doesn't vibe with your emotions, all right? Maybe it's the fair value gap, the longer term trades, or maybe it's smart money, right? We want folks to get in and work on the impulse first because it's the most objective, okay? You just follow the 4 steps and execute, all right? So when you come on board as me as your particular sponsor, you're going to go through a 25 trade block and submit it to me on a demo account. You're not going live, right? I even have somebody that I've talked to who left our team, okay? And this is what's amazing. He's left our team because he ran into some financial difficulties, all right? And I'm trying to get him back on the team, okay? And you know who you are. And he's not getting back in even though he knows he can get back in, because he wants lots of money to play with. And I've told him time and time again, no, stop. You're going to get in, you're going to do 25 trades on demo. You're not going to take one live trade. And he's one that emotions get the best of him, right? Or he gets distracted by watching gold news or seeing something else or Telegram with free signals and all that kind of stuff. Instead of having dialed in on the strategy, focused, no distractions. And for some folks, that's difficult. And I'm trying to tell them, no. I would prefer you start now with no real money, right? Other than to get back into the community, because you're going to do 25 trades on demo. You're not going to go live. You're going to practice the strategy. You're going to do it, right? And he's one who's been resistant to doing the journal. And I've done this 6.5 years. I probably reviewed hundreds of journals. It makes such a huge difference. So even though this particular strategy is 4 steps, very objective, right? I think most people can do it even with no experience in trading the markets. You want to do on demo. And of course, we have a complete journal for you to fill out, to execute your trades on, and submit to a leader or me, and find what you're doing correctly, what maybe you need a little bit more work on. And then when you're ready, you go live. Okay? Here's the other thing that hopefully I got a couple people to hear. So we're not allowed to recommend or anything like that these particular companies that will give you an account. Okay? Once you show that you can, pass an exam, that you can know how to trade. And I've gotten in the last couple of weeks, a couple of folks saying, okay, I've got this, I'm going to pay for this, and when I get even though I'm only an average trader, I'm up and down, when I get the first, amount of money from it, then I'm going to join your community. And I'm like, what? What? And it's happened more than once. And I'm amazed that instead of learning how to trade first, you're falling for the traps of access to this company, and I'm trying to be vague here, obviously, that you can have an account, and it's more than what's in your bank account, and you're going to pay for that first before you know how to trade, okay? I mean, if you have heard of that before, raise your hand and say, yep, I've heard that before. I don't get it. No. Learn how to trade properly first. And then you can go for bigger and better things if that works for you. Okay? And sometimes people just get in their own way. Their mindset gets in their own way. Okay? It just does. All right? I mean, in support of you, when you join, we have a Discord community where we have sections for all three strategies that we focus on. Smart money, fair value gap, and this scalping strategy that I have just shown you. Okay? We do Q&As on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You have a Telegram chat that I provide additional resources that you can join. Okay? I work day and night trying to help my folks become successful traders. But obviously there's two things you've got to do. Okay, two things. You got to commit, and you have to stay committed. There's only two ways you fail. You quit, or you don't do what we lay out. And as Jason has posted in the chats, hello Mark, hello Jason, hello Gail, demo. I have never understood that, okay? If I could say more information, I could explain a particular trade that I took, okay, years ago, that I learned a valuable lesson. And I know some people out there have done something similar, okay? This is why you demo first. Demo, 25 trades, submit to a leader, yay, nay, doing great, you're ready for live, a little bit more practice. There's nothing wrong with being patient, mastering the skill, whatever strategy you're focused on, and then go for it. We have success story after success story, okay? And I take my role extremely seriously, as my folks can attest, okay? Because I just don't sign you up, guys. I'm sorry. Other people just do that for other things, other companies, affiliate marketing. Not me, okay? I stay on you. I want you to be successful trading. But you got to follow what we lay out. And sometimes people get in their own head, they get in their own way. Hey, I saw gold drop. I saw gold news and I thought it was going to drop. Well, when you're trading news, okay, it's only going to go one of two ways. Up in your favor, down in your favor, or up not in your favor, or down not in your favor. That's 50-50. Why do that? When you can master a strategy to anticipate, we stay away from news. I announce in my Telegram when news is coming. But one of the first things you should be looking at is, and I'm going to show you, you can look at this. This is brand new for the Impulse Scanner. Okay? Latest updates. See? All the news. Every country. Fascinating. Okay? Or You can look at this. Okay? Forex Factory. And there's a couple others. I personally use Forex Factory. Right? 1:30 in the morning, JPY. Because people come to me all the time and say, I lost that trade. I don't understand why. I followed Smart Money or Fair Value Gap. I said, did you look at the news for that pair? I knew it, and I don't even have to look up Forex Factory because it's the first step of what I do every single day. Before I even look at TradingView, before I look at the Impulse Scanner, okay, I'm going to this, or I'm going to this. That's what I'm looking for, okay? You've got to know what's going to happen for the next 24 hours. I usually look a day or two ahead. Okay? These are things to be successful trading. And people are like, oh my God, what happened here? Why did this candle suddenly drop? Did you look at our economic calendar? Did you look at Forex Factory or a couple others that are still out there? Yes or no? Right? You know what the answer is going to be. Okay? Any questions out there? Any questions? Sorry for going on and on and on, but you know what? Delivering the message, right? Delivering the message. So again, thank you, Jason, for coming on. Mark, Gail, Encore. Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Anybody else has popped on, okay? That's it for me today. If you have any questions, reach me. If you want more information on this amazing, amazing tool, if you think you can do this, reach me. I'll get you more information. We're a special group. 6.5 years for me. Okay? 6.5 years. 7 years in November. I'm expecting a party. All right, in November, by the way, Jason. Okay? So, there's tons of people that watch me. Hello, Simon. Nice to see you, my friend. There's a ton of people that watch me. There's a ton of people that I'm talking that just won't get off the ladder. Okay? Impulse Scanner. Live educators, 2 Q&As, a Discord community, a private Facebook group, my Telegram. Name anybody else. Name anybody else that has the resources and tools to help you get success faster, the right way. You can't name anybody, right? Because I do the research, all right? I know what's out there. Nope, we're it, okay? So if you got any questions, please reach me. Thank you for all that attended. Have a wonderful weekend. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Take care, everybody.